Alright, we are back for more Global Challenge. I didn't finish out my games yesterday. I was pretty tired after the local I went to, so we've got 20 games that we can play right now. Not sure if I'm gonna do them all, because, we'll see. That's gonna be a lot of games to play in one day, but... So, okay. We are so close to getting over that 1700 barrier, and we're just out of the top 2000. I do want to see if I can get to top 1000 and get over that 1700 barrier. That's kind of my big goals for this global challenge. So let's hop right into it. Alright, first match is always a warm-up match, so hopefully I don't mess this up too much. That is another Lopunny, and a Vanillix. And Meganium. Okay, this is an interesting team if I've ever seen one. I was gonna say Aegislash could be great here, but no, Scrappy on that Lopunny. And honestly, this might just be a round gaming moment. And then... that Meganium is gonna be hard to deal with, isn't it? Maybe I do kinda need to bring Aegislash. Cause... but no, it's got Fire-type Weather Ball. I could bring Aerodactyl. The Flying-type damage would be decent, and having that Sash available... And I really don't know. Because none of three of these is going to be really good. I think it is just going to be Aegislash. At least it has that priority going for it. Alright. Alright, we're both Lopunning it. I don't think I'm quite max speed on... No, I am just max speed, so it could be a speed tie. Do I want to fake out their Lopunny? I'll fake out Lopunny. And I think I just want to start getting Hyper Voices, because they could have Encore. They've got that shiny Lopunny. I was gonna maybe hunt a shiny Lopunny before the global challenge, but I was just trying to make too many last-minute revisions to the team to have the time to do that. Alright, so it looks like we are speed tied. But we do get the first fake out. Oh, that's wonderful. Blizzard comes out, but we're just gonna... I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Well... That puts us in a bit of a pickle, doesn't it? I have to just take out Lopunny, right? Well, clearly the first game luck is not here today. They have Protect. Oh. Okay. And the Blizzard just knocks us out. That freeze really... And we're still frozen. Okay. Well, I admit, we've seen better days. Flinch would be nice. But the thing is, they're still gonna get to move first with Lopunny, because... Oh, there's Scarf Vanillix. Okay. Well... Well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna forfeit this one. That freeze really screwed us over. Unless... maybe Aegislash can clutch this. Maybe Aegislash solos? I doubt it, but... but maybe I don't want to give up too soon. They can't use full power Last Respects right now. Which is good for me. I don't know. The Aqua Jet. Wait, this could actually be, real good for us. Though there's a lot of ways luck can screw us over here. Citrus Berry, okay, this should just OHKO. Alright! Depending on who this last Pokemon is... might be Garchomp, though, which I don't know if Aegislash would clear. They do lose out on that snow soon. Really gonna have to King Shield here, and I probably should have double protected that Sylveon. I'm realizing that now, because if I got that, then there's a chance Blizzard would miss after this, but, yeah, okay. But they have to protect their Garchomp, because they don't want to activate King's Shield. They don't want to take that attack drop. I'm kind of... was hoping they would. Now the question is, can we survive an attack from Garchomp and deal enough damage to kill it with Poltergeist plus Shadow Sneak, while also not taking enough damage from the Vanillux? That is the conundrum we face. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you never know. Aegislash, I've been really liking Aegislash in this format, so if anyone on this team could clutch it out, it is Aegislash. I can't believe I'm about to be beat by a fucking ice cream cone, though. I think that's the first time I've actually seen it in Champions. Oh, the Blizzard misses. Okay, that's one thing, right? They Earthquake their own Vanillux. We live. Wait, hold up. Hold up. White Herb. Interesting. Shadow Sneak might pick up. Shadow Sneak might pick up! I am holding my breath. If they protect, I don't care. You can't stop the Shadow Sneak. Come on. It just needs to do 26%. It's a bit of an ask, but I believe. Yes! A crit! I don't know if the crit was needed, but oh my gosh. It makes up for getting that freeze earlier in the game. Oh my god, Aegislash, you're my goat. And that gets us into the 1700s. Alright. So the first game, luck, we got the bad luck, but we also got good luck. And that was one of the games of all time. I don't know what else to say other than that. Okay, we've got a Glade. They've got a Vaporeon. I think I just want to go fast, set up my own Tailwind. And then... who else do I want? That Hydreigon. I mean, I've got a lot of ways to deal with Hydreigon. But do I want... it could be... I can't rule out any of these last 4 Pokemon. Because they all have their pros and their cons. I think I'm not going to bring Aegislash. It's just weak to a few too many things on it. It's weak to Charizard, and it's weak to Hydreigon, and it's weak to their Aegislash. I'm thinking Rotom and Garchomp will help clean this up. Them having Prankster Tailwind's a little scary, but especially a Prankster Tailwind that can Encore me before I can Encore them. That's the scary part of it. But I also need to maintain my speed. They could be Wide Guard on that Aegislash, so I can't Rock Slide. I don't even really want Lopunny in right now. I think I'm gonna save it for the back. I mean, I could just go for the close combat into Aegislash, but I want to preserve Lopunny, and also they could King Shield. King Shield's always an option from them. Especially on a fake out, like a likely turn I can fake out. I think I'm just gonna swap Lopunny out. Go, my toe nibbler. Alright, it is Charizard Y. It's what I expected, though I have faced a Charizard X in last time, and that was a little surprising. Okay, yeah, it does seem like they are that Wide Guard. I wanted to launch out Rock Slide, keep them honest, check if they have it. Heat Wave goes out, and oh, Aerodactyl's Sash remains unbroken. Hopefully not a burn here, not a burn. That's good. And now there's a lot I could do here, but none of them stick out as like apparently the right choice. I could double that Charizard, but they could protect and attack with Aegislash. I could go for Rock Slide, assuming they're not gonna want to like risk having that Aegislash out in front of Garchomp. I think my best... oh. I do not know what I did. I forgot that wasn't my last Pokemon. Okay, I doubled into the Charizard, but it does not seem like they're protecting. So I made the right call. They have Ancient Power. This could go wrong very quickly if they get the boosts. Okay, they did not get the boosts. And now, I'm just gonna Tailwind Dragon Claw. That feels like a pretty safe move. I don't have to rely on any accuracy. It means the Aegislash is gonna stay on the field. But if Charizard's out of the picture, I don't really need to be clicking Rock Slide anyway. So, let's see what they do. They're going for that Shadow Sneak. Is this gonna pick up? It does. A little unfortunate. I was really hoping that wouldn't be able to pick up. But we do trade their Charizard. Ah, we get burned. Okay. My luck has not been great here. But that's fine. We still pick up. And I think Lopunny and Rotom should be good to clean up this game. Especially Charizard was that big threat to Lopunny. Go, Lopunny. Okay, they have Whimsicott. I don't like that. I can't actually hit Whimsicott. None of my Pokemon can hit Whimsicott. Like, it's not the biggest threat, of course, but like, I'd still like to be able to hit it. I'll fake out wins. Okay. Okay, they switch out Aegislash. That works out for me. Oh, Vaporeon's their last one. Okay, this is good news. They go for Protect here. They're probably going to try and Encore me. I'm just going to switch back into Chomp. I just want to try and preserve Lopunny. I think that is how I win this game, is by preserving Lopunny. Because they're lacking a lot of good offensive options right now. And I think that's what I got to take advantage of. Their really only offensive option that's going to be super threatening to me is going to be that Aegislash. I guess Whimsicott is also threatening to Lopunny and Garchomp. But it is frail, so even with only resistant hits, I should be able to chip it down a little. Gleam. Okay, they did an Encore. That does not do as much as I had hoped. Okay. Icy Wind. That is also not very good. Because my goal was to try and force Whimsicott into a protected Encore lock them. But now that's not looking like as much of an opportunity is going to be available for me to do that. It's not looking great, I will admit. Baby doll eyes! Oh, it's looking even worse now. Oh, and the Swimsicott has Energy Ball. What in tarnation is this? Still did, even with Baby Doll size, it did a lot of damage for a resisted hit. Though, I know when I've lost, I'm thrown in the towel. What rank was this trainer? Because I feel like that's a very strange team to find this high up. It feels like they were just using, like, rental sets, but hey, good on them for winning. Maybe they're just someone who's using some really teched out team that I just didn't see coming. Caesar. Ugh, I don't like that Caesar, because it really gets in the way of my Sylveon. But I really do want that Sylveon, because Sylveon is good into everything else, but that Scizor. So I think I just gotta play around the Scizor. I think those four are actually gonna be really good. Yeah, I feel pretty good about those four. Normally I like to take a little more time, and maybe I should have. Maybe I'm just a bit too ADHD, but I can see the vision being with that four. I just don't want to bring Garchomp into a Floette game. And Aegislash is really well positioned here. I don't know who I want to fake out. I don't want Scizor to set up a Swords Dance. But I also don't want Sneasler to close combat me. But I think it has to be about stopping that Scizor, because that really is the main threat. And in all likelihood, Sneasler could, like, protect or go for a fake out itself. So I feel like close combating Lopunny is less likely to be the option they choose. Okay, they Mega that Scizor. We're not gonna see the Mega Floette. That makes sense into this team, though. However, that does mean Aegislash is well positioned. Alright. And Fake Out does some decent chip. They fake out Lopunny, that's fine. Because now I can Encore the Sneasler and go for Poltergeist into Scizor. And this works out really perfectly for me. Or at least it should. I'm definitely in an advantageous position here. They withdraw Scizor. Who are they switching in? Incineroar. That is fine. Scrappy protects me. And they've fallen right into my trap. We will get to learn what item they are. Pasho Berry, that's the water one. Okay. That is fine. I wasn't planning on Hydro Pumping it anyway. And instead, I can just kind of go for close combat. And honestly, I'm just Poltergeisting that other slot. If they go for Fake Out into Lopunny, that doesn't matter because now I can just Encore them again. And that is the power of Mega Lopunny. They withdraw Sneasler, but Scizor, I'm still happy, even at -1, to get just some damage into that slot. They go for Fake Out. They are, again, risking my Encore trap. How much damage does this do? That does respectable damage. But honestly, what if I just close combat the Scizor and swap in Sylveon? Because they know about the Encore trap. And that's the thing, they gotta play around it. There's that Sinistcha. Close combat might not be picking up now, unfortunately. But it should still, yeah, okay. It wouldn't have picked up anyway. And now they Sword Stance. That is very bad. This is actually, like, worst case scenario here. I'm gonna get that Aegislash back in. And honestly, I think I just want to start Hyper Voicing for some damage. And they're gonna go for that Lopunny. The Lopunny is a lot more threatening than Sylveon is right now. I'm just gonna Hyper Voice. And hope for the best. An important part of playing that Mega Lopunny, though, is knowing how to preserve it. And that's why I think Aegislash works pretty well as a partner for it. Yeah, I kind of expected them to go back into Incineroar. They Bullet Punch. Okay, they did Bullet Punch into that slot. They didn't go for my Sylveon. And now I get Hyper Voice off. And barely not enough. But Shadow Sneak should be able to pick up. And I'm going to actually Hyper Voice. They could very well Bullet Punch first. But I'm fine with losing Sylveon if it means they don't protect. Because they protect Scizor. Now they're going to try and attack Aegislash with Incineroar. But Sylveon will take out Incineroar. That's kind of my thinking here. Though, actually... Okay, that Incineroar Parting Shot's out first. They're really trying to cycle that Sinistcha in. But I'm just kind of letting my, letting it ride with Sylveon. Okay, okay. Oh, that's not good. I can no longer, Poltergeist. How do I do this? I think I'm gonna Lopunny this slot and let Sylveon go down. Because I think they're like... They keep wanting to attack the other slot. So either, if they attack the Aegislash slot, then Lopunny goes down, but I do get off a Hyper Voice. Yeah, they're really just trying for that Incineroar cycling. And that Sinistcha cycling. Okay. They're playing this really balancy. No, I respect it, though. Okay, they finally go for Sinistcha. Now, Fake Out. And Sacred Sword, we can take out the Incin. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about this one. It might be... This is becoming a bit of a doozy. But... they're just going back into Sinistcha. They're going back into Sinistcha. Yeah, I think I'm getting goobed here. Yeah, I think I'm losing this. They played it really well. But I do kind of like that style. I kind of think that Scizor with that like little balancy mode, I think that could be really good. Yeah, they're swapping out Sinistcha again. Honestly, I should have just predicted it. They always do this. Luckily, I do have the 4x resist to Bullet Punch. I think I'm gonna try this out. It's not my greatest move, but I think it's the only one I can see that puts me back in it if I get it right. Damn, they just keep getting that health back up. Alright, there's swap. I'm maybe. Oh, Bug Bite. Okay. We're doubling this bitch. I don't see any other way unless they make some kind of mistake and I can just catch them off guard, but they've been playing really well. Or maybe I've just been not playing around the obvious switches. Yeah, Mega Scizor is a bit tricky for this team to deal with. See, they're doing it again. They're letting me get away with it. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. They got greedy. They got fucking greedy. Okay. Oh, if we had missed there. Oh my gosh, they got greedy. They could, like, have always won there. They should have always have won there. They are applying fake out pressure. I don't love this. It's not over yet. They don't go for fake out. Okay. That actually really helps, because they're going to struggle to deal with Aegislash a lot more now. Alright, Lopunny, you've done good. I think they're getting a little, like, over-greedy. I think that's their downfall. Now it's mostly just, we need Rotom to survive a hit from Sneasler. Because Sneasler shouldn't be able to touch Aegislash unless they have some, like, Throat Chop, which I haven't seen Sneasler be running these days. Now we do have to use Shadow Sneak, but super effective Shadow Sneak and Thunderbolt this picks up. It should. Oh, the Shadow Sneak picks up. I was thinking it might not, but I guess it is super effective coming from Aegis Slash. Oh, Rotom survives. That's my washing machine right there. And just takes out Thungbone. Okay, that had been going bad, and then they got greedy. I guess this is a lesson in greed. Don't be greedy, or you'll lose games. Alright, back in 1700s, I think I'm just gonna try and climb to top 1,000. I don't know, but the thing is that number's always changing. So maybe if I get like top 700, top 800, I don't know. I'm trying to find a good place to like hard cut off just so I don't frustrate myself and drop a bunch. Talonflame Gardevoir. I've seen this team before. I played this team earlier. I don't know if it's the exact same person, but I forget what exactly I did. But I think I led Lopunny and you. I definitely want Aegis Slash and Rotom. I don't really see Garchomp or Aerodactyl. I don't see Aerodactyl being good enough here to justify. And I want something else that can deal with King Gambit a little bit. Alright. Show me your moves, trainer. Show me what you're made of. Can you survive my round team? The Mousehold Professor. Oh, they're pretty high rating. So if we win this, we should be able to get. Alright, actually no. We don't want to Mega Evolve. We don't want to Mega Evolve too early, because that will lead us into just getting O-Code by Hyper Voice. So we're delaying. We're delaying the Mega. They protect Talonflame. That's expected. I could just go for the Gardevoir. Next time, maybe I should just go for the Gardevoir. Because, like, the Talonflame protect's so obvious. But I do fundamentally like getting that Calm Mind up. And now we're a Hyper Voice to do some good damage. Even into the Talonflame. Because Talonflame's a frail little bitch. Acrobatics. Oh, that did so much more than I was expecting it to. Oh, they have Psyshock! Oh, no. Well, maybe I should have protected. I should have protected Sylveon there. I knew I should have, and I just didn't. But luckily, Aegis Slash is pretty cool. Aegis Slash is a pretty cool guy. They are withdrawing Gardevoir into, yeah, Mousehold. That's to be expected. They miss Wisp! Hold up! They miss the Wisp. That's huge. Massive. And notably, they don't have Tailwind up. They never set up Tailwind. I'm just gonna try Volt switching out of here, because getting a fake out pressure would be really nice. They have Encore. Okay. But I don't mind getting a little damage into that guarding. Because now we get Lopunny out. We get Rotom back in. We're gonna have to do a few maneuvers here. Now, is there anything that could go wrong if I fake out here? No, I think I just want to fake out. And there we go. I'm on the back foot, but I can bring this back. Okay! That is more damage into the Gardevoir. They Encore? That is fine, actually, because I just want to switch into Aegislash here anyway. And I think we just lose Rotom here, and that is something we're gonna have to be fine with. They take out Mousehold. Okay, okay. Vascular Legion in the back. Oh. Alright, do they protect Guardy here? And what does Shadow Sneak pick up? I think that's our way out. They withdrew Gardevoir, okay. They protect Vascular Legion. That's good. They aren't, they aren't Scarf. Alright, we have to let it rip into Mousehold. And into Vascular Legion. I just have to go for it, and if it doesn't work out, we lose, but I don't see any other way out. And they probably are like Chop or Sash or something on Mousehold, so we'll end up getting gooped here, but might be Sash on the Vascular Legion. Honestly, it makes sense on a team like this. Follow me. Okay, no, we just take out. That's huge. No, I need them to attack Lopunny here. If they attack Aegislash, they attack Lopunny, and they're not a Sash, because they're wave crashing. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up! It's Citrus Berry! Huge! Alright, King's Shield is just gonna be a safe move here, I think. Is it better to just go for shot? I think I want to go Poltergeist just to maintain shield form. Because I'm not sure Shadow Sneak will kill. I love a hyper voice. I should. Let's just try the Shadow Sneak. Okay, Shadow Sneak did knock out. Okay. They probably don't have bulk then. Once again, Aegislash is proving why it's the GOAT. This is like the second game in a row it's gotten us out of a very sticky situation. And we climb onwards. Another Caesar team. But this one notably does not have Sinisha and Cineroar, so I don't think we're going to be as bad into it. It does have Sariledge, Basket Legion, and King Gambit though, which do make Aegislash a bit harder of a bring here. Sylveon might not be the play, as much as I do like it. We're gonna want Lopunny, we're gonna want Rotom, I think we're gonna want Aegislash. And maybe we do. Let's go Sylveon. I trust. Because honestly, I still don't feel great about either Garchomp or Aerodactyl in this matchup. Because I could also see a world in which they go the Floette mode. They go the Scizor mode. Alright, we fake out the Scizor here, and honestly, I'm just gonna go for Hyper Voice. I want to get some damage onto Sneasler. Let's see if we've learned from our last Scizor game. I think I have. I think I've gotten a little more into the mind of a Scizor player. They didn't Mega. It might not be Mega. They always fake out the Lopunny. They do not know their speed tier. Their ass does not know the speed tiers. And that did a lot. Do I want a round? I kind of want a round. I might be able to pick up Scizor at the round. But also, I think I just want a close combat. And I'll go for Hyper Voice. Bullet Punch won't pick up. Yeah. Alright, so they're either taking out Lopunny here or Sylveon. They are taking out Lopunny, but they are losing their Sneasler though. And I think this is a positive overall trade for me. Now, who do I think is gonna be in the back? They're gonna have Floette. And if I were them, who would I bring? Probably Basculegion. So I think I want that Aegislash. Yeah, there's that Basculegion. And that should be Floette. Okay. I'm gonna King Shield here, hoping maybe they go into Aegislash Basculegion. I don't think it's likely. I don't think they're gonna fall for my bait. Yeah, I could have just attacked. Calm Mind. This gets worse. I need to attack. I was a bit too obvious. Well, let's see if there's somehow a way out of this. I doubt it. Because that last respect's probably just knocks out. Yep. Yerp. Okay. Well, I think that's our first loss today. No, it's second, right? We lost a bit earlier, right? Yeah, we lost one of our matches earlier. Still in the 1700s, though. I'm going to take a little break, gather myself a bit, and then I will hop back on it.